कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 7, Chapter 7, Chapter entitled The Killing of the Demon Trinavrata, text number 5. Nandasya Patni Kritamajjana Adikam Vipraihi Kritam Swastyenam Supojitaihi Anna Adyam Vasaham Srak Abhishtadhenubihi Sanjata Nidram Aksham Asishayat Shanaihi Nandasya Patni Kritamajjanadikam Vipraikritasvastyayanam Supujitai Annadhyavasasragabhishtadhenubhi Sanjata Nidraksham Nandasya Patni Kritamajjanadikam Vipraikritasvastyayanam Supujitai Annadhyavasa Sragabhishtadhenubhi Sanjata Nidraksham Nandasya Patni Kritamajjanadikam Vipraikritasvastyayanam Supujitai Annadhyavasa Sragabhishtadhenubhi Sanjata Nidraksham Nandasya Patni Kritamajjanadikam Vipraikritasvastyayanam Supujitai Annadhyavasa Sragabhishtadhenubihi Sanjata Nidraksham Nandasya Patni Kritamajjanadikam Vipraikritasvastyayanam Supujitai Annadhyavasa Sragabhishtadhenubihi Sanjata Nidraksham Matajis. Nandasya Patni Kritamajjanadikam Vipraikritasvastyayanam Supujitai Annadhyavasa Sragabhishtadhenubihi Sanjata Nidraksham Nandasya of Maharaj Nanda, Patni, the wife, Mother Yashoda, Kritamajjana Adikam, after she and the other members of the house had bathed and the child had been bathed also. Vipraihi, by the Brahmanas, Kritasvastyayanam, engaging them in chanting auspicious Vedic hymns. Supojitaihi, who were all received and worshipped with proper respect. Anna Adyam, by offering them sufficient grains and other eatables. Vasaham, garments. Srag Abhishtadenu, by offering flower garlands and very desirable cows. Sanjatanidra, had become sleepy. Aksham, whose eyes. Asishayat, laid the child down. Shanaihi, for the time being. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON. Translation. After completing the bathing ceremony for the child, Mother Yashoda received the Brahmanas by worshipping them with proper respect and giving them ample food grains and other eatables, clothing, desirable cows, and garlands. The Brahmanas properly chanted Vedic hymns to observe the auspicious ceremony, and when they finished, and Mother Yashoda saw that the child felt sleepy, she laid down on the bed with the child until he was properly asleep. Purport. An affectionate mother takes great care of her child and is always anxious to see that the child is not disturbed even for a moment. As long as the child wants to remain with the mother stays with the child and the child feels very comfortable. Mother Yashoda saw that her child felt sleepy, and to give him all facilities for sleep, she lay down with the child, and when he was peaceful, she got up to attend to her other household affairs. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutare Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swami Nityamani Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutare Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityamani Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nandasya Patni Kritamajjanadikam Viprai Kritasvastayanam Supojitaihi Annadyavasasragabhishtadenubi Sanjatanidrakshamashi. After completing the bathing ceremony for the child, Mother Yashoda received the Brahmanas by worshipping them with proper respect and giving them ample food grains and other eatables, clothing, desirable cows, and garlands. The Brahmanas properly chanted Vedic hymns to observe the auspicious ceremony, and when they finished, and Mother Yashoda saw that the child felt sleepy, she laid down on the bed with the child until he was peacefully asleep. Hare Krishna. So here we are continuing to hear the pastime of the Lord. So already we heard how the she demon Putana was killed, and now the chapter is going to describe about the killing of demon Trinavrata. So here now Shrikadeva Goswami once, like when Maharaj Parikshit, when he asked to describe more pastimes of the Lord, so now Shukadeva Goswami is starting to describe all the beautiful pastimes of the Lord. So here, like yesterday's verse, Shukadeva Goswami has started describing what actually happened after the demon Putana died. So then now we see the verse actually after the demon Putana, after she was killed. So now there is a ceremony. Yesterday we might have seen. So that ceremony called Uttana, which means that Krishna, the child, when he's first time when he's getting up, or first time when he's turning his body, that's called Uttana, they say. And for that, actually, they celebrate a ceremony. They have a ceremony conducted. And as we know, throughout the Varnashram system or Vedic system, there are many samskaras to be done. So, like actually, unless the samskara is done, they will not accept a particular person to that particular caste, particularly Brahmanas. So they won't accept a Brahman unless all these samskaras actually they are all properly done. So first of all, if you see starting with Garbhadana Samskara, then comes the Jata Karma, so then comes the Namakaran. So kind of many samskaras are there. And from yesterday's verse, Shukadeva Goswami is explaining about kind of fourth or fifth samskara, where the child is actually brought out of the house after 3 months. So this Uttana ceremony is also called as Nishkramana, the name it's given for that. And in Manu Samhita it is said that Chaturte Masi Kartavyam Shisho Nishkramanam Grihat. It is said that fourth month this child is being brought out of the house, so that the ritual which they bring the child out of the house, that ceremony is called Nishkramana or Uttana from yesterday's verse we see. So this is also stated in Manu Samhita. So generally this is done. Like Brahmanas, they are very particular with this samskaras and all. So now actually previous in these verses we see when the child is being brought out, so there is a festival. So Brahmanas are called, they chant the Vedic mantras, and then there are many rituals to be performed. The charity should be given. And I asked my teacher, so he said now also this is being performed, but how they do is the child is being brought Chaturtamasi. I mean, fourth month the child is being brought out of the house, and they go to temple like Perumal temple, Vishnu temple, or Shiva temple. They go to such temples, and once they come back, they have to give some charity as much they can. Actually, recommended is that they should give some Bhudana or Godana, or they should give some land or cow. And he said, now ourselves we don't have any land, so where to give and like that. And regarding cows also, they are very careful to give. Why? Because that should not be slaughtered again. So once the charity is given, so that should not be slaughtered. So they're mostly they don't give. So they give some sort of charity. So even at present time, we can see some of the Vedic traditional families, they follow this ritual. And one more thing is that once these kind of rituals they are done, it's not only you do within your family and like that. We can see here a whole Vraja is celebrating even the simple festival. It's not like Janmashtami, or it's not like some Nandotsav or anything. This is very simple festival, but still Yashoda, she is giving so much charity. Brahmanas are already chanting Vedic hymns, for the auspiciousness. And people they know, okay, this boy is from such and such family, and these kind of samskaras they have been done for him, and he's a proper caliber for the Vedic understanding. And this on based on these kind of activities, so the boy is actually educated. So they know in Varnashrama all this very nicely. It's been systematic. Means it's been in system. Everything is particular. For example, if you see a Brahmana, he should take a Upanayanam. Not only Brahmana, also Kshatriya, also Vaishyas. But the age is given. So Brahmana should take the Brahman thread, sacred thread, at the age of 5. Kshatriya should take when he is 6, and Vaishya should take when the child is actually 8 years old. So these kind of systems it's been given, and for that there is a ceremony, and for that there is a function, and people are being called. They have been fed, and charity is being given. So these kind of rituals, it's often taken place, often done in Vedic culture. So that's why they would say in Vedic culture the woman will be always busy because all the time they have some function. They go to this ceremony or that ceremony, decorate themselves, do something, go here, and it was actually they were not feeling loneliness actually in their house. These kind of functions they attend, so they feel happiness by that way. So this is one um, point. And basically, Srila Prabhupada is taking the opportunity of the verse. So Srila Prabhupada explaining that some very important point. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that an affectionate mother takes care of child and is always anxious to see the child is not disturbed even at moment. Okay, so this is actually a duty of mother. Mother is always anxious, very particular that nothing should happen to the child, because they don't know child, because in the soul in body of child, it's basically the known thing for the child is just eating whatever he sees, whatever, whether that may be knife or ball or whatever, he'll try to put in the mouth because they are in annamaya kosha. So the parents, the mother, particularly mother, she takes care of the child. So she sees every moment, though she is doing all kinds of work, cleaning the house, cooking and whatever, but still her attention or kind of their her thought is always on the child. Okay, what he's doing, he should not do something, he should not get hurt and something like that. And yeah, same way Yashoda Maharani also was like that. So she also was very particular, not only taking care of, not, she was even particular, who should see Krishna in the house. We heard in Putana's pastime, when Putana came, she was very beautiful, so no one stopped her, and she went and she approached Krishna. She took the baby. But another instance, what happened was, once Shiva wanted to see Krishna, so he came in his original form. Okay, so he had all the heavy matted hair, and then ash all over the body, and snakes are there around, and then skulls of garland and like that. So looking very kind of fearsome. So so he came in front of Yashoda's door, wanted to see Krishna. He said, "Oh, I want to see the baby and bless him." And Yashoda thought, seeing you, my baby will get, my boy will get frightened. I'll not allow you. She didn't allow Shiva even. So then he went and did tapasya, and Krishna called him back and then blessed him. Many things happened. So many instances are there where Mother Yashoda was very careful, taking care of the children. And this is actually lesson for us, particularly in modern age. And we see also, mother, she is taking care of the child all the time. And Srila Prabhupada says that the pure love of God we want to achieve, and how to taste that pure love in our practical day-to-day life is that we can see the affections and dealings between mother and the child. So it is actually so pure. So no, without expectation or without expecting anything in return. So Srila Prabhupada quotes that because yeah, mother, she doesn't expect anything. Okay, of course now after when they are grown up and they have all the agreements and all kind of you know things to be done for them, but at least when they're child, mother doesn't expect that. Okay, he'll do this for me, he'll do that for me. She just simply does everything out of affection. So this is appreciated very much in Vedic culture. And Srila Prabhupada says that as long as the child wants to remain with mother, mother always stays with the child, and child feels very comfortable. So this is also very interesting. So child always wants to be with mother, and when it is with mother, doesn't have any problem for the child, and it feels secure. It's feeling happy. And this actually we can feel in our, we would have felt in our childhood days also. I also felt that once, after the school, we are in home, so mother is always there. So then once what happened, mother wanted to go and do something in neighbor house. She had some work. She went. I didn't know that. So 5 minutes, I was doing something. I didn't notice mother is not in home. All of a sudden, I was very small boy. Everyone would have felt this, not only me. So I started searching for mother. Where is she? Where is she? So then went each and every house. I couldn't find anywhere. I didn't go to that particular house where she is. But apart from that, I went everywhere. So I started crying. So once she came back, then we felt okay. I felt okay. My mother is with me. But thing is that child doesn't want to be separated from the mother. This is this is the quality of the child. So mother doesn't leave the children alone anywhere. But nowadays, this was actually previously it was there. Nowadays also, yeah, Vedic culture, those who follow, those who are actually a little bit inclined to the tradition, they are still like that. But and in major cities, even in India, we see this is not actually even followed. The basic thing, the child should be always with mother, or mother should always take care of the child. Even this much is not been taken care actually. In the name of going to the job, in the name of going to the work, what they do, they put the child in the play school and they take care there. And actually, the child, they are not having the proper affection of the mother. We can see. Um, this is something very important nowadays. Actually, in Vedic Shastra, it is said that father, mother, they won't even fight, or they won't even argue among themselves in front of child. Why? Because something very important. The child always learns something from, particularly from the mother and father. So mother is always respected for the child. So if father scolds, father actually usually doesn't scold in front of the child, doesn't scold mother. Okay, once the child sees, oh, mother is being scolded, and that feels disturbed, the child feels disturbed. So in traditionally, the husband and wife, they won't even fight or they won't even argue in front of children. Why? Because that should not disturb their relation. But nowadays, unfortunately, you know we see in the name of they get divorced, husband and wife, and child is either with the father or either with the mother. If it is with father, and it's always longing, it's hankering for the mother's affection. Oh, no one to speak with him, no one to be with him, no one to take care of him, any problem, no one to console him. So children, they are in this situation. Many children are like that. And they say that once these kind of children, they grow up, they actually somewhat disturbed in life, because they didn't get proper affection from the people. The only thing they get communicated is only with the phone. Okay, mother, nowadays they do that. Mother is busy with cooking or something. Okay, now what they do, they give the phone to the children, and they do, they see some videos and games and like that. But this is, you know, something is not proper. Vedic culture was not like this. So Vedic culture, everyone did their duties. Mother, they did the duty. The woman as a wife, she did her duty. So everything was duty based. But now we can see in the nuclear families are there. So husband, wife, and two children, and wife is going for work also. So no one to take care of children, and some fight again, they divorce, and mother is separate, father is separate. So if child is with mother after when they get divorced, and he also feels for father, no one to guide him, no one to teach him anything, no one to be strict. So this is something not good for the society, because today's children, they'll become leaders, they'll guide so many people, they may become teachers, they may become some leaders as well. So but when they don't get proper affection, they don't get proper guidance, so it's very difficult, for the children to have the good qualities. This is just like this. you know Now they feel that uh, okay, only one child is enough. Okay, they think, okay, they are, to compete with their economy, expenses. So they take, okay, one child is enough, we'll maintain him, and that is, done. They don't want to have one more child. So okay, one way it may seem logical, okay, they are very careful about their dealings. But they don't know that if there is one child, so he doesn't develop that sharing mentality at all. So when the child is there with his brother sister, whatever he gets, mother she teaches that whatever you get, you share with your brothers, share with your sisters, and like that. Now he's the only one, and whatever he gets, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all. There is that mentality is completely lost for the children. So you just small thing, but just how to deal with the brothers and sisters, this is all matters in the life. People think in the name of reducing expenses, they don't see the child's quality, how he will develop, how he will behave with others. He can never share with his friends anything. So this is the problem. So that's why varnashrama system recommended to have many children. So whatever you get, they share, and also they take care of the elder ones, take care of the younger ones, and so many things. It's been systemized. So now people, they don't know even all this. So society is in chaos. So anyway, so here we can see that Yashoda, she's always taking care of her child. And Srila Prabhupada says that there were many mothers in history who dedicated their whole lives just to take care of children. One famous example was Kunti Maharani. Husband left, okay, and second wife of Pandu, she also left with husband. But Kunti could also have left. But thing is that she thought, okay, no one will be there to take care of the children. So someone required to guide them. So she stayed back. So this is and it's not only she stayed back, but she had to see all the sufferings in life. That their children, her children were suffering. They were put into that palace, and it was burnt, and they were in that difficulty, and they were sent to forest, and there was a gambling match, and there was forest, and there was a huge war. So in spite of all this, Kunti Maharani was always with her children. In fact, if you see, there is an instance in Mahabharata. Before the war, all the Pandavas, they go approach Kunti Maharani, get the blessings. And Kunti Devi said that, being a Kshatriya lady, she told a story of another woman who was actually brave mother and encouraged his son to fight, not for the dharma. So, and Pandavas, when they heard that, I don't know exactly the details of that story now. I forgot a little bit. But I remember they approached Kunti Maharani for the guidance. So even at that time, Yudhishthira was not some ordinary person. He was actually very learned. He knew everything. But still, in that time, he had to take guidance. So, and also we see the example of Rohini. Devi, Srila Prabhupada is giving that, saying that Rohini Devi, she was, of course, her husband was in jail and he was also suffering, but for the sake of son, she had Balram. So her prime duty was to take care of the child. So she was always, thinking how to take care of him. That was her prime duty. So this is very important. In many instances in Shastra, we can see mothers were, sacrificing their whole lives for the, benefit of the children. And just another point is that nowadays, being devotees, and many Matajis, when they beget children, and they were doing so many services they'll be doing, and some sort of services and like that. But once the child is born, they will not be able to do anything. So because all the time they have to take care. So there is a particular instance, actually, one of our Guru Maharaj's disciple, she Mataji, she was actually distributing Prabhupada's books for 4 years, and she distributed something around 10,000 Mahabig in that 4 years. So then she wrote a letter to Maharaj, that Guru Maharaj, saying that Maharaj, now we are planning to beget a children, but I feel that my service to Prabhupada will be stopped. So I'll not be able to distribute books, I'll not be able to serve the mission. So please guide me in this way. So she wrote the letter. So then Maharaj appreciated her for that, distributing books for 4 years, something around 10,000 Mahabiks. So then she said, Maharaj said that the first duty of a woman is to take care of the child. So regarding this, Maharaj said, I'll connect you to the one more female disciple of mine. So she will guide you with that. And it's in the book called The Woman Masters or Mothers. So Maharaj has given this particular this thing text. So in that, Mataji is saying that the prime duty of mother is to first of all take care of the child, and there will be services, so many services. Sometimes they may be criticized also. Oh, this Mataji is not coming for the service at all. She is not doing anything. But still, uh, whatever happens, but the only thing for the mother and the child is, at least when he's very small, she should take care of him. And Srila Prabhupada says, and Guru Maharaj also says that, and that is the service for Krishna, what she is doing. So what the mother is doing for the child, that is actually service for the Lord, service for the Guru. So in fact, Maharaj writes that. So I'll just read that statement. So Maharaj says, so that Mataji is writing to that other Mataji. So she is saying, as mothers, we start to learn to be selfless personal servants, adjusting ourselves totally to the child's needs. So this is the first thing. As a mother, first of all, we should be selfless. They should be selfless to so adjust anything for the child's needs. Therefore, mothers are known as the best servants and are respected among mature Vaishnavas for their service rendered to their family. So this is the general statement. So mothers, they should be first of all selfless, take care of everything. And after some paragraphs, Maharaj is quoting Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada is saying, so child worship is more important than deity worship. If you cannot spend time with him, then stop duties of pujari. The Mataji was doing puja also. So it's not this particular Mataji, one more Prabhupada disciple. So she was doing puja at that time. She also had same problem. So Srila Prabhupada is writing this letter to her. So at least you must take good care of your son until he is 4 years old. And if after that time, if you are unable anymore to take care of him, then I shall take care. So that time they had Gurukul system and like that. So then these children are given to us by Krishna. They are all Vaishnavas. We must be very careful to protect them. These are not ordinary children. They are Vaikuntha children, and they are very fortunate. We are very fortunate. We can give them the chance to advance further in Krishna consciousness. This is very great responsibility. Do not neglect or be confused. So Sri Prabhupada is writing to Arundhati Mataji, July 30, 1972. So Sri Prabhupada is also emphasizing that, that should be taken care. So services may be there. Once the service and once the child is, little matured, he can take care of himself. He can, be under the guidance of Guru. So that time the mothers can do some service, take some service, that can be done. But this is very much emphasized in throughout the Vedic system that all the time the child should be taken care. So here also we can see how Mother Yashoda, we can see here, though, the function is going on, Krishna is feeling sleepy. So immediately what she did, she left all other duties. So she came and what she did is, she writes in, even in translation it is said that, so Mother Yashoda saw the child felt sleepy. She laid down on the bed with the child until he was peacefully asleep. She came and she also laid down, because child sometimes won't sleep without mother. So she was sleeping with Krishna. So till the time he was asleep, so she was there with him. So then next verse says that then Mother Yashoda was sure that her child is already slept. So then she came out of the house, did all the charity, many other duties. But here we can see there's so much emphasis given. What even midst of so much so many duties, so child is taken care. So that time, women, they will not have any time. If any function in home, the most busiest person is actually woman. Those who are in the home, so they'll be very busy. But being queen, she'll be even more busy than any other ordinary woman. But still, she left all other duties, and she had to come and she had to make Krishna sleep. For that, she has to sleep, be with him. So then she did the other activities. So this we can see Srila Prabhupada taking this opportunity is very much emphasizing how much the mother should take care of the child. So this is something very important. And just another thing here to notice that this is something very nice, very wonderful. Krishna is being bathed here. So actually, before this ceremony, the child is bathed nicely. So that time, naturally, the child will feel sleepy. So same thing Krishna is also doing. So this is not something Krishna, okay, is thinking, oh, I am Supreme Personality of Godhead, now I have, appearing like a small kid, I have to act like that. No, but whatever the child, normal child will do, Krishna is doing everything, as it is. There is no change at all. So, when you take bath, the child will feel sleepy. And Krishna is also, now he is doing the same pastime. So this is something, very wonderful. I think the two verses before, the Parikshit Maharaj says that Manusham Lokam Asadhya. So he's saying that please describe the other pastimes of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who appeared on this planet imitating a human child and performing wonderful activities like killing Putana. So Manusham Lokam Asadhya. So he's exactly doing the things like ordinary child. This is very wonderful. So only Krishna can do this when he's appearing as a human, form. So not only this, every activity, whatever Krishna does, this is so wonderful. Many acharyas, they explain many things. It's been described with this kind of things. Here also we can see, whole universe is resting on Lord's body when he's, sleeping in Karana ocean. But now he is feeling sleepy as a sake of pastime. So very nice, very wonderful thing. And not only this, everything whatever the Lord does, it's all very wonderful. Recently, I came across book by Vedanta Deshikam. So the book name is called Yadava Bhyudayam. So this is the history written by the Acharya of Krishna. So whole life history of Krishna has been narrated in that book. So basically what happens, so Acharya is explaining how Krishna appeared. So what and all happened, who are the kings, who are his ancestors, and like that. So then he is coming to the point where this Bhudevi, she is actually feeling trouble because of Kamsa. So she is going to the Brahma and all Brahma along with all demigods. So he is going to the Supreme. So at that time they are praying, they are offering a prayer to the Lord. So there is a very nice verse. It is saying that something to related to this. So the verse is saying that Namyasya namatak shudran. Then it is said Namyasya namatak shudran varadasya varartinaha putrai pitramata krida katam kena varnyate. So he's saying that first word is saying Namyasya namatak shudran. Shudran means those who are below, those who are below us or junior for us. So those who are junior, they usually offer pranam, respects to the elders. But here, when the Lord is appearing as a human child doing his pastimes, so usually what happens, everyone offers pranams to the Lord. When the Lord comes, everyone does pranam, even Shiva, Brahma. There is no one, aside for this. So everyone is offering pranam. Such Supreme Personality of Godhead, when he is appearing as a human, so what he is doing, he is offering pranam to the elders. So Namyasya namatak shudran. So even though everyone is, kind of below him, but still he is showing, he is doing a pastime of offering pranam to the elders. We can see here Krishna, is lifting the, is carrying the padukas of Nanda Maharaj, being supreme. And when he is going to Hastinapur, there he is offering pranam to Kunti, offering pranam to Yudhishthir, even to Bhima. Then he embraces Arjun, then gets pranam from the Nakul and Sahadev. But still, we can see how Krishna was very much, doing his duties. In fact, this is nothing. In fact, in Rajasuya sacrifice, Yudhishthira is doing sacrifice. All other relatives, they want to do something for him. So they wanted to help him in doing the sacrifice. So Yudhishthira gave the services to each and everyone. So then he gave the service of getting charity. Whatever charity comes, the Duryodhana should get and collect and keep it. So there were many services like that. So Krishna voluntarily, what he did, he took the service of washing the feet of Brahmanas. So they should be taken care properly. So he can see here how very nice pastimes Krishna is enacting. Then what is that? Varadasya varartinaha. So he's saying that, so everyone is trying to get some boon from the Lord, doing so much austerities to get some mercy from the Lord. But still, when he is appearing as Krishna, he is all that, he is getting the benedictions from demigods like Brahma, Indra, and many other demigods. In fact, if you say in Ramayana, you can say, or when he came as Rama also, after Ravana is killed, and Indra saying, ask some benediction. So Ram is asking, say nothing that he cannot do, but still, how much, Lord is, doing his pastime very wonderfully. He is ready to ask benedictions even from the demigods. So then he's saying that, Putrai Pitrimata Krida. So as a play, this is doing as a play, all these kind of activities. So everyone is actually sons of the God. Even Vasudeva, Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, we are all children of Krishna. So even in that state, we know that he is supreme. We are all subordinate to him. But when he is appearing as Krishna, what he is doing? He is perfectly doing the role of a son, perfectly doing the role of a child. So Putrai Pitrimata Krida. And Acharya is saying, Katam te kena varnyate. How we can describe such wonderful activities? Will not be able to describe, because many very wonderful pastimes are there, particularly in this Krishna's pastime. So he is enacting many wonderful pastimes like this. You can hear simply, just normal instance. He is feeling sleepy as normal child, and Yashoda is taking care. And even now Yashoda, she thought, okay, now he is feeling sleepy. We'll make him rest. And even at that time, he is killing a demon. He is doing another pastime that will be unfolded in further verses. We can see just normal pastime. He is going and sleeping, but again that time he is killing other demon called Shakatasura. So that is there. So many things we can see upcoming verses, how Krishna, very wonderfully doing his pastimes. So these kind of pastimes, they actually attract the minds of the conditioned souls. That's why Krishna is coming to enact these pastimes, so that the conditioned soul, if he is attracted to this kind of pastimes, so the attraction for the Lord will automatically develop in our hearts. So in that way, we'll be always connected with the Lord, always, be in his remembrance. We can see, every mother should think how either Mother Yashoda was taking care of his child Krishna. So in that way, we'll become Krishna conscious. So this is something to learn here. And Krishna's pastime, they are always anyway wonderful. So with this, I'll stop. Anything, question, comments? Anything to add? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।